Hi everyone, it's Global Scholarships. I hope you're doing well. We are here with another weekday live stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm, by the way, joined by Eamon here. He's here in the chat. So if you have any questions today, he will be answering them through the chat. He might not maybe see the comments on Facebook, but I will be reading them out loud, so he will be able to answer your questions. Now, today we'll also go through a couple of scholarships that I have picked for this week. All of them, like all five of them, are like they not only cover your tuition fees, completely cover tuition, but also gives you like financial aid, like stipends, healthcare insurance, some of them, books, and etc. But at any point while I'm going over scholarships, I'm explaining scholarships. If you have any questions about, might be about a specific scholarship that you're interested in, a specific school that you're interested in, or in general about studying abroad, you can ask them in the chat and we'll do our best to answer them for you. I see we have a comment. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are interested. So, okay, at any point, you don't have to wait for me to finish talking about what I'm talking about. You can just ask any questions that you might have, and we'll do our best to answer them. Okay, hang on. Let me just check if we are okay. Yes. All right. So let's start with our first scholarship of the day, which is Foundation Scholarship for President's Scholars at University of Hong Kong. Now, let me share the link on both Facebook and YouTube. So if you're interested, you can just like tag along and see it with me. So this is for bachelor's students. It's in University of Hong Kong. It's full funding. As you can see, there are no separate applications. This is for all nationalities and all subjects for the University of Hong Kong. Okay, so as you can see, this covers 100% of your tuition fees, completely accommodation fees. It covers a living stipend and an enrichment scholarship. Now, how much is this living stipend? We'll get to that in a moment. We don't have a lot of information on that, I'm afraid. So, what about the school? We can learn a little bit more about the school here by clicking here. If you do not know, if you have no idea about our website, like we have if you click on that link right there, like we have, this is our page of this scholarship, and as you can see, pretty much every piece of information that you might need is here, like from the school to like anything. You can click here, or you can click here to go directly to the schools page. As you can see, we have a page for the school, University of Hong Kong, which has a lot of information like number of scholarships, the population of the school, and for example, bachelor's or master's admissions page. You can go, like, if you want to learn more about the admission process of this university, you can just click here and go to their own website. And as you can see, they have an announcement. Let's some of the Asian universities, I can get some difficulty connecting. See, you can click here to undergraduate, learn about undergraduate admissions, and etc. So these two pages pretty much cover all of the information that you might need. So yeah, this university, if you're interested, it's in Hong Kong. Let's see where it is. For example, we can see the school. It's in Hong Kong. As you can see, this is the school. It's a very good school, very good university. I also kind of like the architecture. It's in Hong Kong, and it has some like a little traditional Chinese architecture and some like modern Western type of architecture. So if you're interested in studying in Hong Kong, this is a very good university. As you can see, the tuition fees are not that cheap, not that inexpensive, like 25,000 US dollars for bachelors. But as you can see, like master's tuition fees are way more affordable for some, at least. Like It can be like $5,000 or $6,000. As you can see, they have a lot of scholarships here. Pretty much all of them, like all four of them, are full funding. So if you're interested, they have like four scholarship opportunities, but all of them are full funding. They all cover your tuition fees. So yeah. And today we're seeing foundation scholarship for president's scholars. As you can see, doesn't have a specific eligibility criteria. You just need to be an incoming international student with outstanding grades. Of course, this is like a president's scholarship, so you need to have good grades. And in our website, if you want to learn more about this, you can go to like click here and go to the page website of the university. Now here they've done something quite interesting. I really like this. For example, they have these 3 questions for you, and you answer them, and the system shows you that which scholarships are available for you. For example, type of student. We have local Hong Kong student. We have a non-local student. And if you're not sure, you can just get help here. Let's click on non-local because, for example, I'm non-local. And then we have your qualification, which is like what is your qualification for this university? For example, where like what is your prior education? If you are like if you finished 12 years of education in Hong Kong, for example, if you have Hong Kong DSE or mainland, like probably most of you will be international qualifications, which is what I am. Like I'm from Turkey, so I have like high school in Turkey. Hang on. So we choose international qualifications, and you see the moment we click on that, it gives us 17 scholarships that we might be eligible for. And then we can choose the faculty we're interested in. For example, I will choose Faculty of Social Sciences, and it will show me 12 scholarships that I'm eligible for. And as you can see, one of them is Foundation Scholarship for President's Scholars, which is the one we are examining right now. And you can get application information and total scholarship amount information. Unfortunately, like it is quite vague. Like it says total scholarship amount up to full tuition fees, accommodation, and living allowances, and an enrichment scholarship. Like you cannot get a specific number on this living allowances, but as you can see, there are quite a lot of scholarships. By the way, it doesn't really matter which faculty you're interested in. For example, you can choose Faculty of Science, it's still 12. Faculty of Arts, it's 14. It's not like one faculty gets 12 scholarship opportunities and another one just like 2 or something. So they have a lot of scholarships. Yeah, this is foundation scholarship. It covers pretty much everything: tuition fees, accommodation fees, a living stipend, which would be I'm guessing like something that will enable you to live off, like if it's a living stipend, but we cannot get an exact number. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the first scholarship of the day. If you're interested in studying in China, in Asia, in Hong Kong, this is a very good scholarship as it covers pretty much everything. So if you have any questions about this scholarship or about any other scholarship, you can ask them. Otherwise, I will move on. Again, today I'm by myself here, but our friends are in chat and ready to answer your questions. So if you have any questions at any point, you might just feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I will move on to our second scholarship of the day, which is, let's see, this is Marvin B. Perry Presidential Scholarship at Agnes Scott College. Now this is, hang on, let me just first share the link for people who want to come along and see it. Okay, so this is again for bachelors. As you can see, we have a very specific scholarship amount. This is like tuition fees, the accommodation, whatever it covers. When you add that cost up, it comes to at 4 years to around $246,000 US. It's full funding. No, there are no nationalities. There are no subjects, specific subjects. There are no separate application. This is quite good. And as you can see, there is no specific eligibility criteria. Just need to be an international bachelor student or applicant. Now, let's see a little bit more about the school, because school is kind of interesting in my opinion. It's not a very large school, as you can see. Like, they have only 1,200 students. Agnes Scott College, but they have 10 scholarships. Now, this, if I understood correctly, it looks like a school that is not for like a lot of people. It's not a very big school, but it's a school that quite gives important to like bringing people in and giving them a lot of scholarships. Like, in their website, it says 100% of their students are like, they get some sort of financial aid. So it's not like having a lot of students, and they like, it's quite important for them to bring a lot of like female students. Like, it's like women from other countries. So as you can see, they have here our mission: educates women to think deeply, live honorably, and engage in intellectual and social challenges of their times. So yeah, this is a very like focused school. Like, if you want to learn more about this, you can just go here and go to and see their admissions page. Hang on, let's see. As you can see, like, orientation information. As you can see, like, this is pretty much their like idea. We recognize that it takes courage to leave family and friends to study in another country. So yeah, they are like creating a smaller group of students, but a very well supported group of students. So yeah, this is the this is the school. As you can see, like, tuition fees are not that affordable, but that's why they have so many scholarships. As you can see, like, we have some full tuition scholarships, some full funding, some partial funding, and etc. And like, if you go here and learn more about the scholarship from their page, as you can see, like, they have not only these, they have a lot of these scholarships, and they have more like financial aid, like these ones. And as you can see, the numbers, like, they are like the best college in Georgia for financial aid. Like, 36% of students who graduate debt free, which is a very good number for USA. Like, having more than a third of your students graduating without any student loan debt, it's quite good. So yeah, this is pretty much the idea of the school. So yeah, if you're interested in this school, this is a very good scholarship. Again, it covers pretty much everything. Yeah, this is Marvin B. Perry Presidential Scholarship at Agnes Scott College. Of course, hang on, let's see. Let's see the scholarship page too. As you can see, this is like every year top first year applicants. Like, there's a competition for that too. Like, you're invited to compete for this scholarship, which covers like full tuition, room and boarding for up to 4 years. So yeah, this is a very good scholarship. It covers pretty much everything, and that's it. If you're interested, like, if you have any questions about this one, you can ask. If you have any question about other scholarships or other schools or studying abroad in general, you can ask them in the chat. If you are joining now, we have our friends in chat that are ready to answer your questions. So Ayman is here. If you have any questions, you just feel free to ask them. They could be about anything. Otherwise, I will move on to our next scholarship, which is Humanitarian Scholarship at University of Manchester. So let me just share the link here, and here I see more people are interested. And yeah, so This is, as you can see, a humanitarian scholarship. This is in Manchester, University of Manchester. It's for like bachelor's and master's. It's full funding. There are no specific nationalities. There are no specific subjects for this school. And as you can see, it covers tuition fees, a living stipend, and visa fees. We will get more information on that. Sorry. We'll get more information on this in a minute. But like, University of Manchester is quite well known. It's a large school. It has 6 scholarships. If you want to learn more about the application process, you can just click here and go to their application page, and like application dates and deadlines, like tracking and etc. So if you do not know University of Manchester, it's, let's see, I mean, there's no way you don't know where it is. Like, it's Manchester, so it's a very, I would say, very significant city, like culturally very important in United Kingdom. And so this is the university. Again, I really like the architecture. This is a very kind of a very old school, by the way. So yeah, if you're interested in studying in United Kingdom, it's a very good school. And this scholarship, it's a very good scholarship. Admittedly, not for anyone, but like, the thing about humanitarian scholarships is that, yeah, it's not for everyone, but it's for people who need them the most. That's the point. So to be able to apply for this, you need to be unable to access or complete higher education, and students who have not previously pursued any education in UK or EU, and etc. Like, and you have to have like outstanding academic records. Not applying for medicine, dentistry, nursing, or architecture. I'm not sure about this. Why? Like, I can understand medicine, dentistry, and nursing because they have kind of like different education paths, but I'm not sure about architecture. So yeah, these are the criteria. There are more actually. We'll see them in a minute. Actually, you can click here, humanitarian scholarships page, to go there. As you can see, this is the eligibility criteria. Like, for example, be at serious risk as a direct result of armed conflict, and or be displaced inside or have been forced to leave your home country within the last 3 years because of armed conflict, which is sadly becoming less and less rare thing to come across, with like more conflicts around the world. And they also have some, as you can see, another part here about Ukrainian conflict. So you should have like not previously studied at N level. Again, these are pretty much the same about the ones that we had, but like, it's also, you need to be like either under risk or like should be displaced. So available courses for both undergraduates and masters are here. Some of them, as you can see, are not eligible for this, and there's the application process. Of course, you need to have like have an offer of admission, so you have to be accepted, and then you can apply for the scholarship. And we have like timeline here, and then assessment criteria and selection process. You can learn more by just going to our page and clicking here. So yeah, again, this covers everything. This is not for everyone, but I think it's like there are more humanitarian scholarships. So yeah, I think it's great that someone's doing this, like, because there are a lot of people who like have their lives just like broken apart, and it's good that someone is like trying to help them get education. So yeah, this is humanitarian scholarships at University of Manchester. So if you have any questions about this one, if you have any questions about any kind of scholarship, you can ask them at any point, and we'll do our best to answer them for you, our friends in chat. Eamon will do. Hang on. Yeah, okay, sorry. So yeah, this was the third scholarship. if you do not have any questions, I will just move on to our next scholarship. All right, okay. Looks like I'm free to proceed. And this is the UNE International Postgraduate Research Award at University of New England. So we'll get more information about that in a minute. So now this is for master's and PhD students. This is not for bachelor students. It's full funding. It's in University of New England. All nationalities, all subjects are accepted. We have a separate application, and as you can see, it covers the tuition fees for like up to 3 years for doctoral and like PhD, or 2 years for masters. Now this annual stipend is quite good. Like this is an annual stipend. I think this is Australian dollars. And single standard overseas health insurance. Again, having health insurance is very important. This is, by the way, not like graduate assistantship. We have one of those. We'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, this covers like your tuition and annual stipend, which comes to nearly 3,000 Australian dollars per month, which is not bad. Like you can like it's kind of more than minimum wage if I remember correctly. So it's in University of New England. So University of New England is in Australia. Now I want to see this, like I want to show you the school, but I'm not sure why, but Google cannot find it weirdly, because there's also one in United States. So hang on. Let's do this. So Armadale is where the school is. Oh yeah, it's here. That's right. Okay. So this is University of New England. Okay, here it is. So yeah, this is a school in Australia. So if you're interested, like Australia is a very popular destination for a lot of international students. So if you're interested in studying in Australia, this is a good option. And now this scholarship. Oh, hang on. First, let's see the tuition fees. As you can see, it's around 30,000 Australian dollars, which is around 20,000 Australian United States US dollars. Yeah, again, I'm not sure about the stipend being either US dollars or Australian dollars. So you can see like application process here, going here. Like this is the page, like your residence status. You can get more information here, application documents, application dates, or available scholarships. If you're interested in more scholarships in this school, you can go here. But let's see more about this specific scholarship. Okay, so let's click here. And as you can see, this is the UNE International Postgraduate Research Award. You can get more information here, like an annual stipend, tuition fees, single standard overseas health insurance. It's pretty much the same information. And here, like stipend, a fixed annual stipend, it's 2024 base. Again, I'm not sure. Like, can you? Maybe Eamon can inform me on this one. Like I see a lot of Australian schools, like it's just denoted with a dollar sign. I'm not sure if it means Australian dollars because it's an Australian school, or like is it different when Australian dollars? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, here we have application process, how to apply, and etc. So, and like supervisor and referee reports, etc. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Again, this is another scholarship that covers everything from tuition to annual stipend to health insurance. Single standard overseas health insurance is pretty much usually what you get in Australia from scholarships that have health insurance coverage. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, Eamon says it's Australian dollars. Okay, thank you. Again, for example, this this 32,000 Australian dollars again, I guess would be equal to around 20,000, because like when we looked at the right, so 30,000 Australian dollars is pretty much 20 US dollars, 20,000 US dollars. So I guess that would be pretty much the same. It's around 20,000 US dollars. So yeah, it's kind of a living wage sort of thing. So, okay, this is UNE International Postgraduate Research Award. If you have any questions about this one, you can feel free to ask them. If you have any questions about any other scholarship or any other school, feel free to ask them. Otherwise, I will move on to our last scholarship. Okay, I see that there are no questions. People are interested, but I guess no questions. They're just here for the ride. Okay, so let's move on to our next and last scholarship. This is Graduate Assistantships at Columbia University. Now, this is for just master's and PhD students. Now, it's full funding, like all nationalities and all subjects are accepted. We have a separate application for this one. Again, this is a graduate assistantships. They are kind of pretty straightforward. You work for certain hours, like for 15 to 20 hours a week. You can be a research assistant, teaching assistant. There are like separate explanations for that. We'll get to that in a minute. As you can see, it covers tuition fees, which is for Columbia University. It's quite a lot. So that the fact that it covers tuition fees is very good. You get $1,000 per semester for course assistantships, and we'll see these in a minute. You get health fees, academic support fees. So it pretty much covers yeah, it gives you, I would say, like more than a minimum wage. But again, you have to keep in mind that Columbia University is in New York, so which is kind of expensive. So like you have to keep in mind that too. So let's see Columbia University, which is actually one of the most prestigious universities in America. Like it's a very old school. It was King's College, if I remember correctly, and then it became Columbia University. Like you can see how old it is from the architecture too. So like it's a very prestigious school. Like alumni includes 5 of 7 founding fathers. That's like the most founding fathers of America. So yeah, more than 100 Pulitzer winners. Like they're like the alumni is insane. Like it's a very good school. It's a very prestigious school, and of course, it's quite expensive. Like $60,000 is for like bachelor's tuition fees. 64 is around like master's and master's tuition fees. It can get up to 77,000 US dollars. So it's a private school. It's a private Ivy League school, so it's quite expensive, and doesn't have a lot of scholarships. But this graduate assistantships cover complete tuition fees and give you a lot more. So now we can see the application process here by clicking on this. Not a lot of information, I would have to say. Like you can click here, apply, to get more information, like Columbia College Engineering and sort of different colleges. But yeah, that's a school. And Columbia University, that's like one of the most famous schools in USA. So there is no specific eligibility criteria. I just need to be an international master's and PhD student. So we have the scholarship page here. Let's see that one. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I forgot to share this link. Yep. Okay, there it is. So yeah, as you can see, there are different assistantships, like research assistantships, teaching assistantships, administrative administrative fellowships, course assistantships, and doctoral research fellowships. This is like pretty much most of them. As you can see, like you work at fall and spring, like 15 to 20 hours per week, and you get like around $3,000 to $9,000 per semester. So it comes to like up to $1,200 or $1,300 per month. And yeah, this is like you have different types of assistantships, but it comes pretty much to the same. Like it gives you like around, I would say, a minimum wage, and covers a lot of your other like expenditures. So yeah, it covers pretty much everything, and that like the fact that it covers a yearly 77,000 up to $77,000 tuition fee for Columbia University is great. Like it comes nearly up to $300,000 in 4 years. So yeah, if you're interested in studying in one of the most famous, most prestigious colleges in USA, this is a very good scholarship. Again, no eligibility criteria. Like the application, you have to go a separate application after being accepted to master's or PhD studentships. So yeah, this is it. This is the last scholarship of the day, graduate assistantships at Columbia University. Pretty much every week you have a graduate assistantship. A lot of the universities in, for example, in the United States have these. And the moment I said this was the last one, like 4 people just left. Okay, so this is where we kind of end the live stream. But if you have any questions, I will like give you a couple more minutes to ask them, because we've been through the whole 5 scholarships of the day. So we're gonna end the live stream. But if you have any questions, they don't have to be about like about these scholarships, these schools. They can be about any scholarship, any school, or in general like procedures about studying abroad. You can ask them and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Otherwise, if you do not have any questions, I will end the live stream here. So let's take a minute. Maybe you're typing your questions right now. Man, Columbia University, so hang on. It's like it takes quite a long time to even read the alumni. I mean, look at this. 100 Nobel winners, 125 Pulitzer Prize recipients. It's crazy. Okay, I gave you a couple of minutes. I see that there are no questions, so I think that's it. So I will conclude the live stream here. Right? Okay, and that's it for today. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for your comments. And if you're watching this on VOD, thank you very much for watching. We do this every Friday. Sometimes we do like a specific school and every scholarship in that school. Sometimes we do like pick some scholarships and we go over them. But doesn't matter in any way. If you have any questions, you can come to our live streams and ask any questions that you might have. Or if you cannot make it to our live streams, you can just watch our videos. We have a lot of videos on YouTube about like tutorials, about scholarships, like clips from our live streams. We're gonna start to make new YouTube shorts and etc. You can just use the comment section to ask any questions that you might have, and we'll do our best to answer them. So thank you very much for being here today, and see you next Friday. Okay. Bye.